Teamers, we're back for some more drafting. No, some more sealed here on Arena. We're going to play the Qualifier play-in, and that will be Phyrexia All Will Be One. These Qualifier play-in events are kind of a stepping stone, step ladder, if you will, way to like qualify for the Pro Tour or other big events like some regional championships, stuff like that. I don't know exactly. What does this say? Who knows? The format will be play-in, Phantom, okay. So if you win 6 games, come back next week for the qualifier weekend, and then if you do well enough in the qualifier weekend, you can make it up to those bigger tournaments. So this is going to be sealed, this is going to be best of 1. I do have some of the play-in points necessary, and this will be all good to go. What do we got? Okay, some goodies, some baddies. I would say Graz is pretty bad, even in Sealed. Sealed's going to generally be slower than Draft, and especially in this format, I don't think you're going to need to have the early board presence as much as you do in Draft, although obviously it's still nice. So, Spinoderm's great, Kaya's great, Ovika's great, Malira is not bad. I mean, it's a 2-mana 3/3 with some value, so... As always, what I like to do is just pull down all of the playables and go from there. Ooh, I do like double Flensing Raptor, but I don't have any 2-drop Toxic there. Not in white anyways. Blue looks very bad except for like Retrofitter and maybe a few other playables. But this is sealed, so... anything goes. 2 Anoint with Afflictions, pretty nice. Probably don't want Vraska's Falls in Sealed. Red, let's see. Okay, I mean... the thing about limited formats these days is that the vast majority of cards are going to be playable. The question is, are they going to be good enough in your deck? Ooh, the green looks pretty good here to me. 2 Trolls, so we're going to want to see if we have any good oil synergies. We have Prism for fixing, an Expanse, a couple of other lands. Alright, let's take a peek at this bad boy. Did we get there on any kind of toxic game plan? Because the white has a really good toxic start. And obviously trying to play the Kayaya would be worthwhile, if that is a thing we can do. Plus the black has some good removal spells. Doesn't look like it's particularly great though. What is my individually worst color? It looks like red. Red has like Salvo, a couple of these multicolor cards. And really that's about it. The red looks really, really bad. So if anything, red would just be like a splash here at best, would be my guess. Like I said, blue looks really, really weak too, so odds are Ovika's not going to make the deck since both red and blue are quite poor on their own. So it's going to be some combination of most likely Abzan colors. We can probably just shave the red cards. And I think the green takes it. What we could try to do is like green-white splashing a little bit of black for maybe like Rot Priest, Afflictions, and Kaya. Or we could go green, sorry, white-black splashing green, although the green, again, does look better. In fact, I think my green looks really, really solid, so let's see what splashing some black here does instead. I mean, the double black splash would be a little bit awkward, sure. But I guess if we are going to be just like heavier 3-color, that's not too much of a problem. We're probably going to cut all those skull bombs. Some random tricks. Oh, this is starting to look like a pretty good Abzan build here in Sealed. I mean, the power level of Kaya is really freaking insane, so trying to splash it, I guess, is probably worth it. What else do we have for fixing? We have Convert, we have Scrap Gorger, we have the Prism. Do I want to splash Vat Emergence too? Probably not. I'm not sold on the double mandible justiciars here. Our green's really nice oil synergy, it looks like. Cultivator oil, adaptive oil, scrap gorger oil, predation oil, spinoderm oil, and then we have the 2 oil gorger trolls. I don't think we would need the helm here. Yeah, my concern is that the double black splash of Kaya is a little bit awkward. I did have a dual land, but it was red-green, right? Yeah, that's not going to do anything for us. We do get a Terramorphic. In Sealed, it's probably worth running all of your tap lands, because, again, it's going to be a little bit of a slower format overall. This looks pretty good, though. I wonder if I should main deck the Carnivorous Canopy, too. Let's see, this would be 24-16, so I do think we want 17 lands. I'm guessing I'm supposed to just cut the Kaya. The double black is so awkward. But for power level purposes, I'll keep it. I think the golem is still okay here. It's not amazing. Let's see. Oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oil creatures. Yeah, we can probably cut the golem. I think the trolls are just going to be better than golem for that purpose of having synergy with oil. I mean, I could actually splash the Ravager here too, because we do have that Gorge. That would be the only... Well, and maybe Salvo. Actually, you know what? It could be that I'm supposed to splash red here instead, just for ease of casting. But the black is more powerful, isn't it? Yeah, the black is more powerful. Okay, so let's go like this. I actually don't need that many white sources, do I? Like maybe 6 maximum should be sufficient here. Only double white card we have is Shepherd. You're not usually going to cast Planar Disruptions on turn 2. Man, I'm second guessing myself and maybe looking at red-green instead. The red just doesn't look good enough, save for the Salvo and like the Ravager. Does have more oil synergy though. Actually, I guess I only have 1 red creature with oil, and that's Centurion, which is not even that good. Oh, never mind. Nope, we're fine with this. Alright, so 2 swamps, and then 7 forests here. That looks pretty good to me. Our deck has solid removal, a good enough curve. It's just going to be maybe the mana base that's slightly questionable, but this looks like a pretty good sealed deck, so... What do I need to do? I need to get 6 wins before 2 losses. Let's give it a shot. Little qualifier play-in here, sealed. I think this event you can play as many times as you want. A lot of the times, these day 1 events, for limited, you can play however many times that you want to, I guess, pay for it, for lack of a better word. So I am more willing to keep this type of hand in sealed than I am in draft. Because like I mentioned, it is a slower format, but I don't think this is good enough. That looks much better here. Let's pitch the Steward, I think. And keep the 2 removal spells. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, so we can adaptive on turn 1 here. Oh, do they have Whisper of the Dross immediately? Ah, that's unlucky. But our Cultivator wasn't doing anything on turn 2 for us anyways, and we can still cast the Spinoderm on turn. Oh, no we can't. I lied. Because turn 3, I'll need to put a counter on the cultivator. Then turn 4, I'd be able to access it. Wow, okay. So they are getting the poison on me. I'm at 2 poison already. Oh. Well. I guess now our game plan is to just kill the Kaito instead. Glad they made a token immediately. Alright. OP's deck looks solid. And we can just disrupt that thing. I do go to 3 poison, so I am corrupted. I can actually cast Kaya next turn if we draw it. That puts me up to 4 poison. Wow, they are... I'd say we're losing very badly here. They have way too many cards in their hand. And yeah, I have a Spinoderm on the battlefield, but it's going to be targetable. Starting next turn. Yeah, there we go. Mesmerizing Dose puts me up to 5 poison. They look like a draft deck. And if you can do that in Sealed, that's insane. Is the oil counter one? Sure. Well, if I was going to draw any land, that would be the one land I want to draw, but obviously we don't want to draw land. Jeez, another pro... Alright. Kind of insane. We're going to go up to 7 here minimum. Spinoderm goes away, but that was going to be the case anyways. Yeah. Well, it appears things didn't matter. We needed to be a deck that had more early pressure, because they had just so much time. But again, this is sealed, so you're generally not going to be able to pull off a faster strategy. We might be dead this turn. The Spelldancer attacks. Oh. Maybe they don't realize that's unblockable. And if they had like another Proliferate card, they would double it. Okay. Ooh, boy. So while it's true we've seen as many lands as the opponent has, you have to remember they're a lot deeper in their deck than I am. Obviously we're dead to any Proliferate. Ah, we must be dead. They're topping a card there. So I take 1 from the Siphoner, and then any poison kills us. Oh no, maybe they did top the Gladiator, but you know what? It doesn't matter. GG's. What a beating. Their deck was very good. I wonder if I should main deck that Crushing Canopy and Sealed. I have so much other removal, though, I didn't think I needed to. I will say, we were able to cast Kaya if we had drawn it. Alright, go on to the next game. So now I cannot lose a single game. I need to win the next 6 in a row. This could be a very short video. If I just lose here, that's it. But you know what? That's exactly how these type of events can go. We are on the play. Okay. I don't think I can mulligan a hand that has 2 Anoint with Affliction on it. In it. This hand is lacking, but... We have 8 green sources plus Terramorphic. 8 green lands plus Terramorphic, I should say. Hello indeed. Okay. So they play a creature here, I'll most likely anoint it, and then just play Raptor out on turn 3. Right. The good news for us is that if they don't have a way to deal with Raptor, us getting corrupted on them is extremely relevant with our hand. I guess our best draw is like Prism into Forest or something. Well, that's not good. Let's see, maybe they have a Charge of Mights end of turn. I would be very surprised if they kept a hand that didn't do anything. I'm going to be extremely tempted to use Anoint on one of their tokens if that's the case. Yeah. I'm gonna have to add like some random downtime to the video. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this to one of your tokens. I don't want to get 2 poison. Because then it's just too easy for them to push the 3rd and then have all these relevant cards. Oh, they're also missing lands. For what that's worth. I guess I'm just gonna pass here and hold the might back. Sheesh. 4 draws, no land. Aye. If they just pass, I'll go ahead and anoint their golem end of turn. Okay. I mean... at least it's castable. Oh, here comes Predation. Nope. They drew a land. Ah, yes, that's good. Oh, well, this is going to be a very sad video. Flood into Screw, and that just like that, that's how one of these things can go. That was 6 draw steps now, and we haven't found a land. We actually have like the 2 few ways you can actually deal with a Thrun. The 2 green punch effects. Incredible. I mean, it's just way too late. Nothing I can do here. The Attendant had 1 more power. We could use Predation on the Thrun, but... think I like getting the Attendant online there. My other option was just to play the Scrap Gorger, which could let us troll the following turn. I guess maybe there's a small chance if we draw Forest next turn, we can Scrap Gorger, Predation the Gitaxian Raptor, push quite a bit of damage. I mean, they have nothing but spells in their hand now, and they've unlocked their, apparently, other color. Okay. Oh, I figured they had that. We did draw the Forest. I mean, I can't beat them having anything, so do I have to literally 3-for-1 myself? I could go Infectious Bite plus Ruthless Predation. But I would lose my Raptor. I think I'm better off playing the Troll out here. Gaining 3 life. They clearly have something else in their hand. I mean, maybe it's a counter, but... Chrome Prowler, okay. Yeah, that'll probably do her. Tap the Troll. Oh. Then they have, like, Planner Disruption in their hand or something? Or maybe it's some kind of pump spell? So the reason we double block is because with only 5 power, we soak up the 1 trample damage. Obviously, I'm not going to kill the Thrun here. It's indestructible. And Raptor on Raptor is just a chump block because they can pump once. Oh, they ordered my flyer first. Okay. Gosh, if I could hit another Forest, then we could go Scrap Gorger plus Predation plus Bite. This is actually kind of winnable. Damn. Well, we need to make the play, though. Again, I can't really beat them having anything anyway, so there's no point trying. Alright, Thrun down. This game felt like it would have been easy if we had just drawn the green source a little bit sooner. Ah. Well, that's a draw 2, plus they put some extra counters on the Raptor. They can almost just attack out with everything here. In fact, that's probably their correct play. For them to attack with everything. Alright. No blocks. Take up to 4 damage here. Man, last turn. Where was that? Ah. Would we be able to cast Kaya this turn and go gain 3 or something? Block, block, block. Yeah, I mean, wasn't a good game, but good job. They played Thrawn and I was screwed. Funny thing is, they were kind of color screwed too, but obviously they had Fat Boy. Well, we'll leave spoilers up. I'm not going to lengthen the video. I think our deck was pretty cool. And sometimes, you know, you just get variance. This is best of 1. So you get no recourse. That's the game. Let's look over our deck once again. I think it was decent. Nice little green-white splashing black. Couple of Anoint Afflictions, the Kaya, and the Rot Priest. So kind of a poisony theme, but also an oily theme. And I think that's to be expected in Sealed. You're never going to have, well, you're very unlikely to have a pure one type of strategy in Sealed, especially in a format like this where there are a bunch of different strategies. But deck building was sweet. Pool was pretty good. And that's Magic, baby. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you back tomorrow. Apologies for the shorter video, but sometimes you just lose. And then you cry, and you come back for more. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.